Hello everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. My title for the video today is Hope. Hope, H-O-P-E, Hope. So as we get people on here and I see people jump on, we'll get started. Really excited to share this with you. A lot of exciting things happening in the world and I'm looking forward to sharing this topic with you as well. We'll get some people on here. Come on Facebook, send it out to everyone. I gotta mentally see it going out to everyone, out to thousands, go viral. There we go. The Reacher. Scott Kloster. Hi, Craig. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Hi, Jennifer. Great to have you guys on here. Darlene. There's Melody. I love and appreciate you, Melody. Hi, John. Hi, Christina. Hi, Pam. Great to see you guys on here. Hey, Chris, how are you? There's my lovely wife, Terry. So here we go. So the title for today is Hope, H-O-P-E. And I want to share this with you because I just really keep trying to figure out and dive in deep why I'm able to go out and just attract virtually tens, if not hundreds of thousands of people. And you know, one of the things I want each and every one of you to know is if you think about my story, you know, here I am on workman's comp. Here I am, you know, I had our electricity cut off. You know, there was a lot of things where I knew myself as a mechanic, right? But now I've lost my identity. They say I can't be a mechanic anymore, and there's no way for me to achieve my income. And the reason that I wanted to share this with you is I'm a part of this company. You can find them online, and they always post some really incredible stuff. But it's called visualcapitalist.com, visualcapitalist.com. And of course, when you go on here, you'll be able to see this stuff. But here's really something that just shocked me, is that to think that in the United States of America, it says here that these 9 countries' economic optimism is at an all-time low. And so when you look at this and you think that the United States serves 40% of the people that believe that their economic prospects, the money that they can make, is only 40%. That's 60% of the people out there, you guys, that really don't in any way, shape, or form believe that their lives are going to be better. And when you try to compare that to these other countries, I was sharing this with my wife, you know, so a 91% of the people that were talked to in Kenya, Africa, 91% are excited about their income they're going to earn in the future. Nigeria, Colombia, Indonesia, India, UAE, you know, the Arab Union, Saudi Arabia, Brazil, Mexico, South Africa, China, Thailand, Afghanistan, Malaysia, Singapore, Ireland, Australia. All these countries have more optimism to make money than the people in the United States. And I shared this with my son, and I'm going like, wow, if 60% of the people in America are not optimistic on their ability to earn more money and have a better lifestyle, then why would a person want to sell them something? So I want you to think, hey, oh my God, you know, my life's not going to get any better than this. And my sons, you know, Kyle and Matthew have had really in-depth conversations with me about this. And I totally get it. I totally get it that, you know, back when Terry and I were in our 20s, you know, to be able to afford an apartment. But Terry and I, you know, we got a studio apartment. You know, the crime in the area that we lived wasn't very good, you know, so we lived on like the 3rd floor, and I would have to push my motorcycle into the apartment so no one would steal my motorcycle. Well, why did I have a motorcycle? it's less expensive and it burnt less fuel. And so, at that time, Terry was, as soon as we got to California, Terry got a job. We got double income coming in and got this little studio apartment, and not the best, you guys have ever heard of Van Nuys, California, It's like the cheapest apartment we could find and not the good area. And I say all that to say to you guys is that, when you're thinking about people that are really budgeting, they're really, really budgeting, and now inflation is out there. And inflation and the cost of gas going up raises the cost of everything, including your Netflix, membership, your Amazon membership. So what you got to do is you got to be a hope dealer. You got to go out there and do two things. One is I did a post today. You guys can go look at it. I never thought about it. I probably could post that right now. I think I tried to post something before and I can't. Anyway, the strongest factor for success is self-esteem. All right? And we're talking self-esteem and believing that you can do it. How can you believe that other people can do it? I mean, you can do it. It's because others have. Here's a good one. Believing that you deserve it. Believing that you deserve it. And last is, after you believing that you deserve it and you're going to receive it, is believing that you're going to get it. That's called faith. So instead of fake it till you make it, it's faith it till you make it. So my thoughts were always, if there's people, and there is, if there's people making millions a year doing this, I don't have to make millions a year. When I met my mentor, and I told you guys, when I seen he was making 62 grand a month, I was going, listen, I just need 4. Can I do what he's doing and make 4,000? I could get my electricity turned on. I could stop from the bank taking a lot of my stuff. I could hoard off the repo man. If there's a lot of things that we can do. And so right now, if 60% of America is not optimistic about their economic future, do you guys get it? You got to reach out there. So you guys are going to see me really, really going forward with this. It's like, here's a really cool statement. I'm currently looking for people that want to get paid for using our product. I'm currently looking for people that can get in our company for free, FREE, learn to promote their affiliate link, and actually get paid for referring people to our products. So the only reason that Robert Hollis wasn't involved in marketing prior to getting hurt is because I was too focused on getting by. I was too focused on living paycheck to paycheck. My goal was I just needed to work harder, and eventually I would get paid more money being an auto mechanic. And my goals were like, oh my God, what if I could become a crew chief? I got to find some people that are going to make. So the only way, listen, you guys, the only way that I knew, because you become who you hang around, the only way that I knew to make more money is by getting a different job, working harder. So when people hear what Terry and I make, when we make over 1.1 million a year, did this year and did last year, people go, I don't want to work that hard. And the reason that they say that is because they don't understand that I use principles that I learned from other people. I learned the principles of leverage. I learned the principles of residual income. I learned the rules of compounding. And I applied those in my life. If I can learn to ride a bike, if I can learn to walk and talk, if I can learn to drive, if I can learn to be a mechanic, I can learn to use these principles of wealth. So I had never heard of the science of getting rich. I had never heard of Think and Grow Rich. I had never heard of Rich Dad Poor Dad. I never knew these principles. They weren't taught in school, and they weren't practiced by anyone I knew. Everyone I knew was either employed in consumers or self-employed. And when you're self-employed and you're the person that's doing all the work, I know a lot of people in marketing that are self-employed. You can see by their actions, you can see by their posts, you can see by everything they're doing. And so tomorrow, you've got to plug in. I'm even going to tell you, tomorrow is just the whole concept of Rich Dad Poor Dad. And I'll probably call it Rich Dad Poor Dad. And I will, because I'm telling you right now. So if you see this video, go to, roberthollis.com/free and make sure you search and find Rich Dad Poor Dad. I've had a lot of people in my life that have actually said that I'm their rich dad. And that's, that's very humbling. That's really, really, really cool. But the reason I want to bring this up again is to understand this one point, that the things that I do every day, you can do. The things that I do every day is so freaking easy. The things that I do every day, you can do. Every one of you that are watching this video live or recorded, I will show you how to do them. Now, here's the problem. They're easier not to do. So, me and my son, I haven't talked about it with my son yet, but I'm going like, man, why is it that the United States has such a low mentality on believing that this is no longer the American dream? That people here in America, ability to watch all my videos for free. And again, you can do what I do, and it's very simple, it's not hard. But I do remember struggling. I do remember not believing in myself. I do remember not believing that I deserved it. I do believe, I didn't think, I was like the opposite. My stinking thinking is that, okay, this will work for so-and-so, but it won't work for me. If you only knew me, I'm not a people person. I'm introverted. I've never done sales. This is going to take forever. Virtually every flipping word that came out of my mouth was self-defeating and sabotaging. And here's what's sad about it. Bruce Lee has always said this. You hear every word you say. For those of you that are believers, it says that you will be judged for every idle word that comes out of your mouth. And if everything out of your mouth is that's for other people, that's not for me, then you're absolutely right. I think I seen someone post in here that, Henry Ford, here's a guy that couldn't read or write, never finished, even elementary school. And he just basically said, listen, man, if you believe that you can't, you can't. If you believe that you can, you can. And so we got to find a way to get to these people on the planet. And some of you are probably watching this video live or recorded, but you got to get hope back in your life. When you get hope, and you get inspired, you get excited, and you're excited about the future. And again, how you do this is you plug people in to people that can deliver the message. Don't be the messenger. Don't be the messenger. Get people in front of this video. Share this video with everyone and then say, hey, listen, I'm working with Robert. You know what I mean? I'm one of Robert's business partners. Let me get you in the system. Let me get you a free account. Let me show you how to go out and do this. So I believe in you. I love you and appreciate you. I know that you can do this. And if no one's giving you permission to succeed in life, let me be the first. So the video tomorrow will be very simple. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. So talk to you soon. Thank you, Craig. Thank you, Patricia. It's so great to be working with you. Laureen, Jessica, George, hi Kai, hi Eric, Nicholas, Clarence, Craig, hey Ruby, how are you? Randy, Nancy, great to see all you guys on here. Won't let me go up anymore, so hi Matthew, love and appreciate you. Hi Angela, Dustin, Lisa. So we'll talk to you guys soon. See you tomorrow.